But going back to the Adam and Sharp interview, and just Adam in general, I just think it's funny how, like, this is the end of the category. So I just think it's funny how he's just so relentless on saying none of these shows are profitable. You know what I'm saying? That's his go-to. He even said that in the Sharp interview again. You know, I mean, I'm dealing with these shows that aren't profitable, but these are the same shows and the same personalities that got him out of his $1 million tax hole that he was with the IRS before the pandemic. These are the same people and same shows that you went on Graham Stephan's show and said you made $1 million a month about. So it's like, and then he said also on the Graham Stephan show, the $1 million a month is all his businesses combined, No Jumper and the business with Lena.
Yeah.
So let's just split it down the middle. You know what I'm saying?
You think that he should have took the Hollywood approach because, you know, RP to the great Patrice O'Neal, right? He was talking about how when you in these situations, in these fucking casting rooms, right? If you do a favor for a nigga that's in a powerful position, say you got a show that's on a network that isn't doing too well. It just needs a little bit more time for niggas to catch on and get the exposure. They'll keep running that shit. Whereas there's another nigga who is like, his face isn't good in the industry.
Right.
They gonna cancel him immediately because it's like, nigga, you ain't doing the numbers.
Yeah.
So you think that since that they were his friends and his comrades, and they essentially, I don't want to say they built No Jumper, but they took No Jumper to a level that it wasn't at before.
Yeah,
you think he should have kept letting it run on that tip?
I think he could have. Well, that's the whole thing. I think he could have kept letting it run on the whole tip because I thought the whole point of him buying that big facility was to shoot so many different types of content. So even if he did want to go his own way,
both could be done.
Space in the building wise, they make it seem like this building is so big he had space for it. You know
even Sharp was like, nigga, this place is huge.
Right.
Well,
you know what I'm
also,
saying? So yeah.
Maybe he's not like really true to the game though.
Who, Adam?
I don't think he was either.
That's
Like, he's
another
not
thing.
He's true to the dollar.
game.
That's another thing that watching that interview with Sharp made me like think about. When you look at the origin story and how this shit came to be, he kind of just fell into it.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And he was even talking on the interview. He was like, I had to start rethinking like why I'm doing what I'm doing for real.
Yeah.
Like, is this, do I have a passion for commentating and podcasting? Or was this like something that just manifested itself because it just kept growing?
Yeah.
And it became a tree with a lot of fruit on that motherfucker.
Right. I think the biggest thing for him that Adam is being faced with, that he's saying it in different ways but not saying it, is that he's 40 years old and the biggest moment of No Jumper was gang culture No Jumper. And I don't think he wants to be a 40-year-old white man when he talks to his other white comrades and they ask him what he does and he has to explain that. But I think
Vlad don't have a problem with that.
Vlad don't have a problem with it, but also Vlad's not in the camera. Vlad also hasn't blasted his face with tattoos either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Vlad has always moved in a way where he can still.
He's been doing this for years.
Yeah, and he's always moved in a way to where he's good in the country club, I'm sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You think Adam wants to be good in the country club?
Not necessarily, but
Like, what kind of hard drugs is he still doing?
I think white acceptance is a thing for sure, though.
Word.
For sure. Just like black people have black acceptance, white people have white acceptance too.
He probably saw that level of wealth and it was like, damn, like
they don't want to stand next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking at me like I'm one of them.
I do corn, and the biggest error on my channel is gang politics.
Yeah.
I can't stand next to you.
Getting niggas to
Even though you do have the money, even though you have the money to play with us.
But it's different than money. It's
different than money. It's social status. It's social status.
Yeah.
Social class and status.
because once you get to a certain ballpark, you're playing with different rules.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not just the money. The money can get you a lot. But once you get to the niggas that got money, what else you got, nigga?
Exactly.
And how can we bring you in these rooms and do something with it?
I can't bring you on the golf course. Like, just overall appearance. Like,
where's your yacht, nigga?
Yeah, yes, tattoos are pretty much accepted everywhere now.
Tattoos are probably nothing.
But
I've seen doctors with tattoos
are accepted, but you don't see no doctor with no face tattoo. Though.
Nah.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like a big ass face tattoo. Like there's still levels of tattoos that still I can't take you to the governor's house.
And I think it's the bigger point is what you're saying is it's the work he's getting the bread off of. Like if even if he had the face tats, but he was some Silicon Valley genius, that'd be different than
that'd be different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, like your career kind of dictates, your path in life.
Right.
A doctor, why would a doctor even want a face tattoo.
Right. And even if we took...
And it's probably a doctor with a face tattoo.
For
but
sure. I'm sure there's one.
But why?
Law of evidence.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's bound to happen. There's nothing new under the sun. Nigga.
But even if we take the tattoos away and we take the gang politics away,
oh yeah,
corn is never going to be accepted.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like there's
in that upper room.
There's a certain nigga at a country club that might think that this shit is cool because they don't have like posts on black shit.
Not well, yeah, they think it's cool, but and that's the thing. Them dudes up there, they're buying nice escorts and stuff like that too. But you are the talent. It's one thing to run the company. You're on camera doing this,
that's like when Sharp was talking.
There's different.
That's like when Sharp was talking to the nigga that was sucking toes on OnlyFans. Like you're not supposed to be hoeing as well.
Exactly. Yeah. You're supposed to be You're supposed to be managing.
And if you are, then you better be the Prince and Michael Jackson of that shit, like the upper echelon.
But have your ass
so
out
it's like,
chaps,
even just that alone. Your wife, we could take all the gang
your
and the
wife,
appearance stuff
which
away.
is a big thing.
And that's another big thing because being married is a requirement in those circles. And there's only these women they might not even want her in the same room as them.
Yeah. Why you think Bill and Hillary still together, nigga? Because there's so much power in the unity.
Exactly, yeah. And she knows he might not be shit. And got a different girl 7 days a week, but I'm not leaving this nigga.
They probably haven't even seen each other in a couple months.
Literally,
I doubt they live
and they're
with
probably
each other.
happy about it.
Yeah, and they're in bliss. We have to be together for this function, and that's it.
How you run into your wife on accident? Hey, bitch! Oh, let's act like we fucking might be some cameras.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things too with Adam, and this whole thing is just like. Just like you said, he fell into it. I think he's really struggling with the fact that he's this age and this is his social status.
Bro, he's at that midlife crisis age, right?
Yeah, for sure.
This is when that happens.
Yeah, isn't that?
He's going through his
40,
menopause,
50, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah,
he's going through his menopause.
He's like 41, I think, or 42.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to get his prostate. Bro, he's gonna have this is a bad decade for Adam.
He's got a lot of things
he's no
on his
longer
plate.
22.
He does,
nigga.
bro.
He's got a
lot of
prostate
soul
exam
searching.
on the way.
A lot of soul searching and who am I? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and what do I
he's
want to do?
39, so he's about to enter into that decade.
He's almost in that gotta get a finger in the ass stage.
Yeah. So, I think that's really the biggest thing with him. But I mean, Adam, it's just like so much easier. I don't know. Oh, 40 to 50. So yeah, he's right there. And I mean, he's accelerated. And we could say that he's accelerated his life financially to be in that range anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially the lifestyle he lived.
Right.
Yeah.
He's at the end of his mileage.
Yeah, he's getting burnt out.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. But it's like, he's just. I think that's what he's really.